You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Item provided by Maya Toys for review. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Excited to check out the orbeez-crush-sweet-treats-studio from the Maya Group. Thanks to the Maya Group for sending me this set to check out and show you today. Now, this is for ages 5 to 12. And you do need to grow your Orbeez first. So when you get this, start that right away like I did 2 or 3 days ago. And now I have full-size Orbeez all set in 6 colors. As you can see, it's a whole new way to craft and play with Orbeez. I've never really crushed them except in my hands just to goof around. There's both sides of the boxes. Unlimited ways to create and decorate. Here's all the contents. Now, sometimes I read that, but it looks like a lot, so I'm going to wait till I open the box. And here's a picture of everything that comes with it. And then look for these other fun ways to play with Orbeez Crush. Now, I have one more to show you after this. And I started growing those Orbeez a few days ago, and they're very special. I grew some glow-in-the-dark Orbeez, so that next set will show you those. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. This is an official unboxing. It's nice to see everything you get right off the bat. And let's move the box out of the way. And then here we go. So I will attempt to get everything out, which is pretty easy, but attempt to put it together and see what we need to do without stopping. Okay, so here we go. There's some rings, instructions. That was simple enough, huh? Okay, here's the instructions, the Sweet Treat Studios, the instruction guide, and this color brochure. Let's see. Ah, the cupcakes, the cookie cutters, there's combinations and ideas that you can do. Alright, and then this is what the Orbeez were in, so I grabbed all those. They're all out. Oh, it looks like you get some little decorating pieces. There's cookie cutters. Now, there's some soft, clear bands in here. Not sure what they're there for yet. One piping bag. 2 piping bags. And one more big bag of stuff. Now, this looks like all the molds and everything I need to do the process here. Okay, this looks like a cake base. This looks like cupcakes. This looks like it's going to clip on to this somehow. Here's what these look like. And then another cake base. And then... oh, here's the other cupcake. It was rolling around in the box. And then this is the crusher. So this is going to give the... crush them down. All right. That is an official unboxing. But I do like to review some things, because look, this is all... oh, these are not decorations. These are little clips that clip your cakes together. All right, let me do this. Let me give this a quick study. Look at all the pieces, see? I think I should study that a little bit. And then I will come back with my Orbeez, and we will get started. All right, so I've looked over everything, checked out the instructions, figured out how to set it up so that we know what we're doing and we do it correctly. So let's move some things out of the way. This is 2 pieces, okay, just so you know. The bottom piece really doesn't do much except support this. Okay, this is your crushing, like your crushing station there. And then this is the lid for the inner piece to, you know, protect your hand. So when you're crushing, you could push down on that nice soft surface there, rounded for fit your hand. And then the cake now. So there is 3 rings to the cake. The first ring is the one with the flat section. And then that one goes down first. Now remember, we want the openings up. So that locks onto that. Then you put your outer ring on. And then your other section. And then this. Okay, so that is one of the options. You also have a little candle, which you'll put in once you put your Orbeez there. And then these little plastic things are decorations for the outside of your cake. You can put them anywhere you want, like that, and then decorate all the way around. And then these are the cookie cutters. You get 2 of those. And the little bands are meant to hold your bags at the end, you know, after you twist it all up, then you rubber band the end, and that makes it so that everything stays in. And the cupcakes I showed you, they were 2 pieces. So they recommend, you'll see 2 tips here. The large tip for filling large areas, and the small tip for filling, like when you want to come back and fill this up, you can use the small tip, because you fill the bottom, then you put this on, and you fill the top, okay? And for also for decorating, they said use the smaller tip if you want to put decorations on your cake. Now I think that's it. We've checked it all out. We have learned. The Orbeez are set, so let me come back now with all the Orbeez in front of us. Let's fill up the chambers here and get set to do our first crushing. All right, here are the colors I have for you today. These are with the set, so there was the 6 different colors. Each had 2 bags, 2 little bags, and then I grew them all thinking I would use them at some point. I think they're just fun to touch. I think most people, when they see Orbeez, the first thing they want to do is reach in, right? That's the first thing I want to do. All right, so what am I going to put in my container that holds them for this set? I thought definitely not the clear. I'm going to leave the clear out. And then since I have 2 similar colors here, I'm going to leave one of those out. And then maybe I'll do these 3. And then I'll store them in there, and then I'll keep the other ones handy. All right, so they want you to fill these up. So then I thought, Orbeez bounce everywhere. What should I use? I'm going to grab a little measuring cup. This one's got a nice little funnel on it. Little pour shape. Let's see. Alright, I lost one. Not too bad. Now they say you can put them in one color or you can do multiple colors in each one. It really just depends on what you want to do. Now I probably would do this next time. Alright, that's good. Good amount in there. That one is set. Let's do the second one. So that works great for filling. And then let's do the third one. So out of all that, I've dropped 1. Not bad. Now you can fill them up more. I'm just testing now. And then let me pull these off to the side. Okay. Now let's check out the dispensing part before we get into the decorating part. Let's see. So the picture shows you just taking this container. Of course, take out this and then holding this right in front of it, and they should come out and dispense. Let's see. And they do. Look at that. Whoa! Okay, so how many do you put in? Place the tube. Okay, let's see. Dispense Orbeez into the XL crush tube. Now I guess, I don't see a line on it. I'd probably want more because that's not much to fill into my bag. That's kind of cool. Let me give you a top-down, closer shot of that, huh? So that you can see it. And then, I guess it's really depending on what you're going to do. Like, let's say I'm going to do the whole case, or the whole first section of cake in yellow. Or is that a cupcake? I don't know. Let's see. Let's put that in there, and let's get a nice crunch. I wonder if we're going to get a cool crunching sound, too. There we go. All right, here we go. Our first Orbeez crush. Ooh, pressure. Sort of a satisfying feeling as they break down and squish through. Now they should all be in here. Okay, there's some still in the other piece. Let me get a bag now. Let me fill it. With yellow. I'm going to do a yellow cake. How does that sound? Tasty? All right, let me do this as the cupcake. How's that? That'll be my first attempt. Now I probably should grab some spoons, right? Wouldn't you grab some spoons and clean that out? But let's see. Let me grab a cupcake here. Here, let's put it right up here. It looks like a nice little stand for that. Remember they said use the large for that. And then let's twist this on. You probably don't have to if you're comfortable using one of these. Okay, and twist. They're already starting to come out, so let's fill this here. I'm going to do one hand because it's hard to get both in there. Ooh, look at that squishy, squishy. It's such a satisfying feeling when you're squishing, right? Okay, I just want to, just personally, for my own reference, touch it and feel it. Since I've never done this before. Let's see. Okay. So you can squish it down. So now from the side it's going to look like it's yellow. Alright, now then they would want you to put this on. Doesn't lock in, but it just sets there. And then we will crush another color. But see, now you have this in here, so maybe I want to use this in a cookie cutter here. Now I noticed they said you can do these this way, or you can lay them and flip them over if you want. Okay. I'm squishing out as much as I can. I guess you're going to want to, you know, have a cleanup area here, like a couple spoons. That looks cool. Alright, I'm not done with that because I want to do something like this. Put in some colors before I flip it over and press it all down. It's like my candies. Oops. I almost think I should bring in my big tray and just do all this in a big tray. Then you can contain it. Alright, so supposedly now I should be able to turn that over on a plate and it should stay. So we are learning here. I'm going to go this way, and then we'll see. Ooh, look at that. See my colors in there? Not bad. Alright, let me grab a couple more tools here, maybe even a little bowl of water so I can rinse some stuff out, and then we'll continue on. Okay, so brought in some water. I figured we could at least see what it's like for rinsing and getting all the extra stuff out. See how that's still squished in there, so don't want it. You don't have to clean these, I bet. I'm just kind of doing it just because I want to see what it's like. Okay, that's pretty cleaned out. Now this took a while to unclip, just so you know, if you want to clean that out. I don't think you need to. But let's see, let's just pour some water in the bag and see if we can squish all that out. How satisfying is that, Alright, so this is how this clips back on. It took me a while to actually do this as I was testing, and then you clip it back in. Alright, so now let's finish the cupcake. Now it's nice, my surface here is not affected by water. I can just wipe it up, so make sure you'd want to do that. Probably not good to do this on your carpeting now. Alright, so second color. I wish I can show you a better way to actually see it come out, but here you go. You tilt this and you just go. Okay, I'm going to get a little extra because I might do my other cookie mold. Or cutter, whatever you want to call it. This goes back in. Let's get you out of the way. And then let's get you a nice zoomed in shot of the squishing part, which is the fun part. Here we go. Time for squishy squishy. Okay. Now if I want, I can add more. Let's add more. Let's see. So you've squished that much. Oh, now I got some flyers out there. I'll be finding Orbeez on the floor. Alright, let's squish this group now. Let me get me a little bit more room here. Alright, here we go. Simple. Now let's get the small piping bag now. Rinse that. And then I will pipe my cupcake. I like the thickness of the piping bags. You don't have to do a lot of folding over or anything. All right, here we go. I'll just do this one right here, real close, so you can kind of get a good idea. This goes in here. Here we go. Nice. I'll try to put as much in there as possible. Now they don't say to take it apart, but wouldn't it be cool to see if it holds its shape? The other one's holding really good. Why won't this one if it's packed in good? Okay, how satisfying. Pretty satisfying, isn't it? All right, I have another little tray here to keep my decorations in line here. Once I can get it out of there. All right, let's just see. So again, definitely a surface area that you can keep clean. Now they don't say to do this. Okay, they also show you decorating with one on top, like a cherry on top in the picture. But let's see. Let's do it anyway. Okay, so that came out. I doubt if this is going to come out. Let's see. Oh. So that's why they want you. Here's my cupcake. I had a feeling that was going to happen, but it's good we tried so that we all know. Okay. I probably can squish it all back in there, but I think I'm going to leave it just like that. There. It's my cobbler. All right. Let's get to the bad boy cake here. The big one. This I'm going to have to do a lot of crushing. And let's see. I will go all purple. Okay. I'll probably do that 3 or 4 times. Let's fill this up. I kind of like seeing them just bounce around. I don't know why. All right. It's probably going to take all of the purple ones, I'm guessing. Okay. So now we kind of know how much we've gotten. That's quite a bit in there, huh? Rinse you out. I'll show you the water when I'm done because it's cool. It's got all pretty colors in it floating around. All right, so bottom layer of cake. Here we go. I'll fix that ring. Probably easier actually to do it without that on first. I might have enough. Might need a little more, but if I scrape this all down, oh, need a lot there. Okay, I think we can get it. All right, layer one, huh? What do you think? You could probably squish a little more in there. Let's put this back on now. All right, let's push a little water through this. That's cool in itself. Look at my water. Oh, you can't see it. All right, I'll show you in a little bit. All right, let's crush now some of the pink. So I'll just scoop them in. You don't really have to always use that other dispenser. Let me give you one more nice shot of that really maxed out one here. Okay. I wonder if I can just take this out and save that instead of put in my water. I sure can. Those are back in the water. Now, after this, I'm going to straighten up just a little. I'm going to put one more layer on top of this, I think. That's kind of like my inner filling. Switch to this side. So it looks like I can go maybe just a layer on top. Alright, so like I said, cleanup time. I'll come back because I'm all out anyway and continue with my cake. Alright, I am back. Everything is clean. Now they show another layer around here in a different color on one cake, and then the other cake is just like a rainbow of colors, and then a layer on top. So that's kind of what I'm going to do now. I'm going to use the color that I have not used yet so I can use all the colors. Alright, here we go. More crushing. Now remember, they show it being crushed on here, so it's up to you. You can do it on the table or not. It works both ways. I have to say, it is an extremely satisfying feeling when you do that. Don't know why. I don't know if you ever play with Orbeez, you just crush them sometimes. You play with them for a long time, then you get little pieces, and then you start crushing them, and then at some point you're just squishing them all. Alright. That is a nice amount. It almost looks like a snow cone to me. Look at that. Doesn't it look like a snow cone? I'm using the large tip again. I don't know if you can see the water just yet, but it looks really cool. That would be fun in itself just to play with. Alright, now I'm not putting that rubber band on every time, but let's just cover the top of this now. Let's move everything out of the way so we can do this. I do want to finish the cupcake and do the cupcake right, because I feel like I just, you know, didn't need to experiment, but I did, and that's what happened. So this is my top icing. at that. Okay, and I should have enough to go around this edge, like if I was really icing. Can't pick it up now. I thought it'd be cool, since it's clear on the bottom, to, will this stand now? Let me get a little more there. My frosted top. Okay. Let's get some flowerets on the side. I could probably lift that and put some light underneath it and see if we can light it up. Okay, you know what, let me just do it. We'll turn off the lights and we'll do a happy birthday. Let's see, will this lift? There's a light underneath it. Let me put a few so that it really lights up. Here we go, green. Let's get them all in different directions. We'll sing happy birthday. Ooh, look at that. Would you look at that? I'll have to turn off the lights. So I'll do that now. Let's take a look at it. See, now doesn't that make you happy? It makes me happy. Because now we can sing happy birthday. Everybody wants to sing happy birthday. So if you ever in need or feel blue and you want to come back to this video and have someone sing you happy birthday, I will sing it for you. Here we go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everyone out there on YouTube who's watching this video. Happy birthday to you. There you go. All right, let's get back to light now. We know that works. I am going to do a cupcake and do my butterfly. All right, I am not done. I hope you're still with me watching. And let's get that out of the way. Now, I brought my other stuff in because I thought, I wonder if I can just save my butterfly like this and cut it out and see if that works. And it does. So I was able to salvage it. And I bet if I put a bigger pile, I'll get a nicer, hold on, I use this to get the perfect size right there. And look, when I'm moving it around, I don't know if you can see it, kind of moves around inside. Probably not. Don't always get to see everything that I get to see, but I think you get the idea, right? Let me do it one more time. So you can get any cookie shape you want in here with your Orbeez. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my spoon now, and I'm going to scoop all this up on top to see if I can get an even better butterfly shape. I want it really squishy. Okay, there you go. And he's got a beating heart. All right, so that works. Let's do a cupcake correctly this time. Now, the only color I have not used is clear, so I'm going to use them. I want you to say, well, I don't want to finish the video and then someone says, well, anybody says, even myself, I'll say later, whoever, why didn't you use the clear? And I'll think to myself, yeah, I forgot to use the clear. It is an odd color option for the set, I would think, having clear, but it could look like frosting, I guess, when it's crushed. See, it's a little different when it's crushed. See that? All right, so I did not clean this bag out. While we're here, I'll show you what it looks like. It's pretty cool when you do the water. Look at how pretty that is, all the colors in there. And then as I pour this in, I've been rinsing each section. Look at it all swirl around. So I use this as my filler. Now the blue should come out. There was a bunch of blue in there. See how it swirls in the bag? There, clean. All right, let's get a clean cupcake. Let's fill the bottom. Push that down. I was thinking these might work good to squish. I wonder if I really squished it down the first time, I could have had a perfect cupcake. Let's do this though. I'm going to leave that clear. And then I am going to grab some of each color. You won't see me off to the side. I'm going to just grab some purple. And I'm going to squish them all. Okay, here we are, look. That's going to be my topping. Here we go. Now we're going to get like a rainbow squish. I don't want to knock you over. I just feel like I'm going to push down, so I'm going to shoot across. Here we go. Rainbow squish. Nice. Now switch tips to the small. I mean switch bags. You don't have to switch the tips. That's kind of nice. That's one thing I really like. I don't have to try to take them apart. I'm not sure it's going to be enough. It doesn't look like it, so let me just grab some more. Ooh, I got some here. I totally forgot. Okay. And some of these. And some of these. It's like a little smorgasbord. Oops. Here we go. I guess we have one more shot. Okay. All right, here we go. That one had a lot more yellow. Small tip. Cupcake. I'm not going to push it out. I'm tempted now to take it out, but I will not. Okay. That is it. I have done everything. I have made the butterfly. I made the heart. I made my cake. I have this cool water now that I can play with. Let me rinse this on here. This will be cool. One last time so you can see it all swirly around. I'm going to put all this in. Now the small tip I noticed definitely harder to get out of the bag. Look at that. I find that rather satisfying in a fun way. It's just fun to squish. I guess it reminds me of slime. Do Orbeez slime? Well, I don't know. Look, there's a video of it I made last week. That is the coolest thing. All right, let me clean up, come back, and then I will do my final thoughts. All right, it's always good to reflect on a video like this to kind of go over everything that we've accomplished. Had one little failure with our cupcake, but it was at least worth trying to see. And maybe if they were a little drier and you packed them real hard, you would be able to get them to stand up. Now this one is still holding, so you could at least get it to that height and it holds the shape. We also realized you can just lay a bunch in a tray like this and decorate and cut out different shapes. And then my cake with the light, that was fun. I know I don't sing happy birthday too well, but it was still fun to do. And what I like also is that the cleanup part, you get this cool water that you can still play with when you're done with all your Orbeez. So I would say on that level, it was fun to do, and I have a playlist in the description. It'll be for an Orbeez playlist. And then, of course, like I mentioned, I have a glow-in-the-dark Orbeez video coming up that I want to do real soon. So it might show up in the next few days, depending on when you're watching this video. And thanks for supporting Lucky Penny shop and sharing these on social media. It really helps the channel when you watch and when you comment and just hang out. And thanks for watching. Later! If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.
Thanks for watching.